Good afternoon, Chris.
Good afternoon, Kristen.
Chris, what can you offer us that other candidates cannot?
Well, I've said 12 years of sales, business development, and marketing experience. I worked for a number of large companies that brought into my company as contract work. I brought in companies such as Royal Bank, Bell, a couple of movie production companies as well. And from all this experience, I want to now carry it on to the next company I want to work for a long time.
Fantastic. And do you have any additional strengths that you'd like to add?
Well, definitely. I'm always proactive. I'm a hard worker, and I lead by example. Whether I have a team underneath me or working with someone, I always lead by example. Make sure I'm in the office when I'm supposed to be, make my cold calls, and go into my presentation.
Fantastic. Those are great strengths to have. And how successful would you say you've been so far?
So far, very successful. I worked for a couple of companies where I've always been the top salesperson. I've exceeded their sales goals for the company as well as my personal goals as well.
Okay, great. And what would you say are your limitations or any weaknesses, that is, if you do have any?
Weakness-wise, a lot of times I feel I might go after a big company, but I always stand back and I say to myself, is it worth actually going after? Make sure our company's not going to lose some money while we do it. But as a weakness-wise, really not too much. I always try to better myself in sales and marketing, business development.
Okay, that's great. And how long would you say it would take for you to make a meaningful contribution to our firm?
Wouldn't take too long. I always get up to speed very quickly. A company that I worked for before, I didn't know that much about their electronic repair division. I get up to speed within a month. So probably within a couple of weeks or so, I can be making a big contribution.
So fairly quickly.
Very quickly.
Great. And what was the situation in which you had to work under pressure or meet a deadline?
When I was actually trying to get Ford Canada as a client, they really needed a deadline for our work to be done, and I had to put together a team for that. So it was hard to get that team involved, hiring them on and teaching them what they needed to do for this project, but I got it done.
You got it done. Okay, fantastic. And last question, when would you be able to start?
Early New Year.
Early New Year. Okay, great. All right, well, Chris, I want to thank you very much for your time and good luck in your search.
Thank you.